This is Calibos, and we are playing Planescape Torment. So, we've just killed Nestor. I have no idea whether this is useful for us or not. But we now have free room and board. Dude's a little upset with us.
All right.
So, looking at our thing, we need to... Wish there was a way to get rid of some of these things. Tomb plans from the warehouse. We'll try and figure that out. I don't know. Do we even have the handbill anymore? Like, really? We do. So, Scofflaw pen at print shop. So let's go look for a print shop.
Done.
Name. I don't know. No names. No name can't help you. Dustman speaks a curious sing-song voice. Need to give a name if you want to see where it's died.
Updated
What?
my journal.
Give a name when you're born. Give it back when you need it no more. Death of names. Death of names. His eyes swim across the monolith on the wall of the area. Buried many names. Your death of names has. Tell me a name. Try it on. Not dead yet. Not buried here. Let me try another name. Can you bury a name for me? He nods and unfolds his small hand from where it is cradled on his side. Looks atrophied. Cost Jink to bury a name. 3 coppers. 3.
Updated my journal.
Yes and on. Wait. Catches sight of a spot on the wall, and he quickly scuttles over to it, hunches down, and begins to chip at the wall. He stops a few moments later, hops up, and returns to you buried. The word has a finality about it that makes you uncomfortable. Uh, oh. Okay. So that was a thing. So if we can find the crier of Essanon again, wherever they are, maybe we can talk to them. I've got sidetracked. What were we doing? We were looking for the print shop. Let's lower, no, clerk's ward maybe? I know the linguists. Oh,
Chief, they say we get rid of Ignis, all right? I mean, he's burning his candle at both ends, if you know what I mean.
let's see. I wish they wouldn't put you in the middle. All right, where could it be? Um, have we not explored all of this?
I'm gone.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we have. Sebastian. Huh. See a sickly, good survivalman. She's hunched and bent, and her constant coughing is obviously a source of pain to her. She holds a handkerchief that is practically soaking with blood tissue and phlegm to her face. She spies you and hisses. Anything we can do? Broken circle of Zerthmon. He wears for a moment, then her face is stoic. His blades blur.
Updated my journal.
Oh, okay. Bronze bracelet.
Ignis hears you.
Okay, so we free kill.
All right.
Print shop. Oh, warehouse. Warehouse. Aren't we supposed to like rob the warehouse?
All right.
You. Some thin, stooped man hunched over a desk, scribbling on a piece of paper. His hair is thinning and drab, drawn back in a ponytail, and twin spectacles adorn his hook nose. His age could be anywhere from his early 20s to his late 40s. He doesn't look up as he speaks to you. What do you want? Guildspur asked me to deliver a handbill to you so you can print up 100 copies. Questions? I don't know. Oh, okay. What do you print? A few questions. Aren't you worried about that defamation? Why would I be? It's just competition and sigil. I've got a good idea of who it might be. A little surprised at my own coming from. Can I be of assistance? Are you truly as stupid as you look? Maybe a wizard.
All right.
Let's go see what this nonsense is. See a boisterous auctioneer. He's very animated and does a lot of shouting, yelling, and stomping. He seems to have a tendency towards melodrama and makes lots of strange facial expressions. He waves his arms. Greetings. Do you have any charms? He gives you a shocked look and gestures grandly at Helms. Do I, Darren, have any charms? He pauses for effect. No, sir, I do not. However, don't let that fact discourage you. I have plenty of other items for sale. You sell slaves? No, sir, these are indentured servants, not slaves. For the most part, they're guilty of minor crimes. The proceeds from their sale go towards paying their debt to the city. After their term of servitude, they will be free citizens again. Still sounds like slavery. Gives you a bright smile. I don't concern myself with such thoughts. My task is to sell their contracts as given by the courts of sigil. He lowers his voice and leans in closer and collect a percentage of the efforts. You understand. A word. Home of the common people and little else of interest. The only items worth mentioning would be the foundry, the open-air market, and the siege tower. What's the foundry? He opens his arms and looks towards the sky. The workshop of all creation, where steel and a person's soul is shaped into works of art, and creation itself can be changed within its walls. So say the godsmen. The godsmen? A noble faction. All can become gods if they simply learn enough during their lifetimes, that they grow, develop, and become better spirits. Can you think of a nobler faction? I have no idea if that came up. Tell me about the siege tower. True mystery even to me. It simply appeared one day. None can gain entry. Nothing has ever left. Open-air market. Lies south of here and caters to nearly every need. I recommend you visit it. Who are you? Darren's the name. Friend, can it be you've not heard of me? I'm wounded. Verily I am. He smiles wider at the feigned wound. No one finer or more well known than for bringing people who want people a little closer together. He points to the rear of the auction block where a group of people stand in chains. No. Who are you? Man has a rough leathery skin with pale yellow cast and gaunt features. His face is angular, his nose is small and highly placed, his ears taper to points. A tracery of tattoos and scars cover his body. He's dressed in strange, gaudy leathers that look more ornamental than combat-ready. His eyes are like two small black stones, and they track you as you approach. Before you reach him, Dakon pauses. I would caution you against speaking.
Updated my journal.
The Githyanki and Githzerai were once of common stock. We were slaves and food for the Illithids, mind flayers, who devoured our lives in order to succor their own. One of our ancestors, the warrior Queen Gith, led us to victory against the Illithids, and we escaped. We have waged unending war on the mind flayers ever since. However, there was a disagreement over the future of our people. Upon the blasted plains, our leader Zerthamon made the pronouncement of two skies, and steel was spared. One race became two. It is a rift that cannot be crossed peacefully. Let's speak to him anyway. Let it go.
Damn.
Well, I mean, there was that.
All right.
Let's go in here. That went well. Vault of the Ninth World.
Done.
Connell, Lena, and Otis. Welcome to the Vaults of the Ninth World. How may I serve you on this fine day, Sigillian? What is this place? Vault of the Ninth World is pleased to serve as a warehouse for the lower ward and all sentience of Sigil. Our motto is, when one world just isn't big enough. We provide storage space for those who have little to spare. Our prices are competitive, our service is exemplary, and our courtesy to customers is known throughout the plains. What are you? I am the voice of the Vault of the Ninth World. I'm here to serve you, the customer. Instruct me in what you desire. I'd like to claim something. Looking for a large bag of coins. Okay, random free money. I'd like to claim something. Here are your plans, sir. I think I had some questions. Why is this place called the Vault of the Ninth World? Frankly, I have no idea. I think the owners thought it would be a clever name or something. Is this place that's really a big world? No, it's just marketing exaggeration. There's a lot of space here, but not that much. Okay. I'm not sure that we can actually get to them. Well, maybe we can. Let's talk to Otis. Who are you? All right. Anyway, let's talk to Lena. Who are you? I am Lena. I supervise these other two. What is it that you do here? This is storehouse. I'm a supervisor. Things get stored here. Things get taken out here. Not much to tell, really. Okay, that is fair. Who are you? I'm Connell. I work here. It's the Vault of the Ninth World. It's a storehouse. Not that carefully. Okay, let's get out of here. So, that actually completes a second major
All
quest.
right.
Let's go to the pawn shop.
Done.
This rotund woman, complete with shrewish eyes and nasal voice, brays out. Now, what have we had here? Customer, do mine eyes spy a customer? The diminutive man replies, of course your eyes spy a customer. They see a customer all the time. Customers on the street. We have no customers. We'll never have customers. It's useless and forlorn to hope for. Mika, we have a customer. That's what I've been saying to you. She lowers her voice and turns to you. What can you tell me about yourself? I am chained to this anchor of a pawn shop with a husband who doesn't appreciate me enough. Broca interjects with heavy irony, and I ask you, how could I not appreciate the mouth and figure of a creature as beauteous as this, truly without discernment and taste as am I? Something I thought marriage could cure, and which hope was entirely in vain. Ah, The two of them thrust into yet another tedious argument to ignore you.
New taunts, all right.
Let's talk about trades. What is that? Breaks after first use, proficient. Well, that's terrifying. Blah, blah, blah. Great. So let's permanent +1 Constitution, usable only by lawful good character. This glistening red tear was shed by the martyred Harmonium officer Saliro Day when he was put to death on Harmonium's home plane of Ortho. Mistaken as a member of the hated Revolutionary League, Saliro's obedience and loyalty was such he could not bring himself to challenge the allegations of his superiors. At the moment of his execution, 3 tears fell from his right eye and turned to stone as they fell upon the flagstone of the square. Ironically enough, an anarchist subsequently revealed Harmonium's mistake to the public, discrediting them. Ever since, the tears of Saliro Day have been considered relics of the Harmonium and used to lessen the evils of unquestioning obedience by the Revolutionary League. Yeah, that's pretty serious. Brimstone Hammer. Thought to be forged by the flames, the elemental plane of fire is extremely rare, even in Sigil. The elemental properties of the hammer grant its wielder an increased resistance to fire and fire-based attacks. In addition, when used in combat, the hammer deals out additional damage when it successfully connects, searing its target with crackling flame. Let's talk about trades. So let's look at this. Sell all of that. Sell that. Sell that. Okay. I don't think that we have anything else that needs to be identified that anybody is carrying. All right, let's get out of here. So that's 25 minutes, pretty much on the nose. We'll go ahead and call it here. I hope you enjoyed it. We did actually get some more of our quests done. So Nestor's Fork and finding the key we can't complete, so we only have to find Grosuk. I suspect that's going to be a pretty nasty fight. Split Pestle and Killen, and then find Revel Puzzlewell. So yeah, but like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess I'll catch you next time. So have a good night.